Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Kevin. It has been very long since my last update or upload in this case for diecast reviewing videos. As we all know, the past few years the diecast collecting world has seen some quite dramatic changes and through the recent years. In terms of 1/18 scale model, there's plenty of brands to choose from. Um, whether it's a resin, die cast, um, open sale models, there's just plenty to choose from. As you can see here, the model in front of us is a 1986 Toyota Trueno AE86. It's from Toyota, of course, and it's from Otto. It's an OTTO, Automobile 118 AE86. It's fully sealed with no gimmicks. Of course, you can't steer the wheel either, it's just pointing straight like that. So yeah, this video is going to be quite straightforward. So without further ado, let's see from the side first. So you can see the side. Here we got Watanabe wheels, individual brakes. Let's see, like that. Yeah, individual brakes. The wheels, you can rotate them, and you can see the caliper and the brake disc. They are still like metal. They looks alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. And you see separate piece for the side indicator, and if we do to the right over here, you see matte finish and the door handle, silver for the keyhole, and Trueno badge on here. You see that thing over there? Yeah. So yeah. Then in overall, side looks spot on. The overall proportion of this model looks really accurate, as it's supposed to be for these days now. So if we move to the front, you can see this is pop-up headlight car with headlight being popping up. Let's see the front like this first. You can see individual piece for the indicator. The pop-up headlight looks quite nice. Trueno badge over there, and there's photo etch part, and there's a license plate says Akina 52476. I just do some quick googling. Turns out that's not the plate used in Initial D, even though this car is trying to reminiscent of that in Initial D vibe. There's a yellow fog light that really looks like Initial D car without the tofu shop on the side. Yeah, so there's a look at front, and it looks, like I said, looks very nice. If we tilt the camera, you can see there's a two-tone. That's a two-tone interior. We're trying to get a hold of that later. So in the meantime, just get back here. Yeah, see the front end looks just like a real car. It's very accurate. Yeah, everything looks quite flush. And because this is a sale model, there's no opening part, so all the gaps is just perfect because you can't move it anyway. There's no piece moving here and there. So other side of the car, just like that. Go other side of the car and move into your rear. This being a GT Apex trim, which is the high spec. I think it's one of the highest trim you can get for AE86. If you see, if I move this slightly backward, you can see Apex twin cam, Toyota, Sprinter, and Trueno, and so these three markers, they looks like decals. This doesn't feel like a photo etch part. But one thing that grinds me is this AE86 right here, because in the real car, I don't ever see when reflecting the chassis code number AE86 here. Saying that, this keyhole on the boot, that looks like 40-edge part. You can see some tiny, teeny exhaust pipe poking out. And you can see some heated rear windows lines over there. So yeah, that overall looks very nice. So the back end of this model still looks very nice, and just reminiscent of the real car. Yeah, so it's trying to get a look in the side for the interior. As I talk about again, this is a sale model, so you can't really see too much of it, but here's a good look. So you can see two-tone interior over there, and if I just move this like that, there we go. You can see two-tone seat, and for those initial defense, no, there's no cup holder in the car in the interior, even though you think there will be one, but there isn't cup holder in the interior. See steering wheel over there. Yeah, the gauge part over there. So everything looks quite nice and neat for the price point. I pay around £50. No, it's like 60 pound to 70 pound for this. So it's not quite auto art level, but you know, I'm just like AE86 so much, I just want to get it, and I don't really have the money to shell out to the auto art version, which is this crazy price tag. Is like what? It's like £250 something, or at least £200 to get an auto art version with fully open boots, engine bay, boots, bonnet, doors, and whatnot. It's cool, but you know, I just don't want to dish out as much money on AE86. So overall, what is my verdict for this model? Just to be honest, if you're looking for 1/18 scale AE86, there's not much choice you can get. It's either you can go with auto art, or I think there's a Chinese brand that also does AE86 with functional pop-up headlights, but I'm not sure if they were licensed or not. I'm not interested in unlicensed product in this case. So yeah, I eventually get with Ottomobile, which I'm really quite happy with the result. As you can see right here, it looks very, very accurate for the front end. All right, I think that's it for this time. I will see you guys next time, but hopefully I can upload more videos if I got some free time. Hope you guys are doing all right. See you next time. Bye-bye.